tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
Playing professional basketball in the NBA, and that he'll retire from the game at the end of the season. And I think my audio just kicked in because I just heard my game chat. I don't know if any of you guys heard my intro just now. I hope y'all did though. But if you guys didn't, I was talking about Kobe Bryant. Today is his last game that he'll be playing. This is the end of the regular season for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's gonna be their final game. They're not gonna call her team on the app. I voted earlier this morning. I forgot what team it is and when, but definitely you guys. This video is probably gonna be up after or during the game. You guys should definitely watch that game if you missed it. Try and watch some highlights from it. Watch Kobe Bryant's highlights from this season. To be honest, for somebody of his age and of his proven to deteriorate skill level, he still had a lot of great plays this season. So I definitely think you guys shouldn't sleep on this game. This is a game that's gonna go down in history. Every great player's final game is always a great game, whether or not they make it to the playoffs or not. Just for y'all who don't know, I'm gonna give a little bit of quick info on who Kobe Bryant is and his legacy and why he's so important to the game of basketball. Kobe Bryant is the son of a European and basketball player who did also play in the NBA too, I think. And I know he definitely played professional basketball in the U.S. as well. Before playing in Europe, and he raised Kobe in Europe. Kobe Bryant came to the city of Philadelphia. He was, I think, 17 to do his junior and senior seasons at Lower Marion High School in Philadelphia. Due to the ongoing increase in advertisement of athletes in high school and college by Nike and Adidas, Kobe Bryant, and the relationship that Kobe Bryant's father had with one of the head execs at Adidas. He was convinced, although I'm pretty sure he would have honestly already said yes regardless of anything. He was persuaded to qualify for the draft, for the NBA draft, straight out of high school at age 18. And that rule was changed at age, in 2006. In 2006, that rule ended. That's why you haven't seen any more NBA players drafted out of high school, such as Dwight Howard, was Kevin Garnett drafted straight out of high school? I think he was.
And that one misses. And guys, Andre Drummond has made quite an impression in the
I know
early stages of his career. Clark, you were just talking about that.
I know Josh Smith was drafted out of high school.
he would have
Dwight
such
Howard
an
was drafted
impact
out of
this
high school. I
fast.
know LeBron James was drafted out of high school. So there are a couple very great NBA players or pretty okay and NBA players who got drafted out of high school. I feel like Dwight Howard should have stayed in high school with that free throw percentage he had. And his shooting ability. I feel like he should have went on to play collegiate sports. But that's really nothing I can do about that. But Kobe Bryant was drafted at age 18. He was drafted 13 to the Charlotte Hornets in the draft of that year. I always forget what year he got drafted. I think it was the '97 draft. Kobe was part of. With the '97 draft. The '97 draft, I think it might have been the '98 draft.
And that feeling turned out to be correct.
It was one of those drafts, and Brian, age 18, entered the league 6'6". And he played, I think, 13 or 12 games for the Hornets before he could finally get traded to the team that he was always a fan of, a team that he always wanted to be on, the Los Angeles Lakers, that, as you know, he spent all 20 of his seasons after those couple games. MVP award. And he has, I think he has 2 finals MVP awards. Cause
Thanks for filling us in there, Doris. Thank you so much. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending most of their energy at the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, they better save some of that energy for deep. I don't care.
he has 2 finals MVP awards. Cause
Thanks for filling us in there, Doris. Thank you so much. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending most of their energy at the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, they better save some of that energy for deep. I don't care.
yeah, sorry guys, I was eating.
Got to stop some people too.
Gasol kicks to McDermott. It's stolen by
I think he only has 2 that finals MVP awards that he got
His shot is good,
in
making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, that
in
is
2008 and 2009, because the years that they won in 2001 and 2002, in those years, the Finals MVP award kept going to Shaq, because at the time when Shaq was on the Lakers, he led the league in points. I mean, he led the Lakers in total points scored per game.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been.
Wasn't by a big amount, but it was a good amount.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out
So,
of his shot.
that being said,
Gave it up.
I'm gonna tell y'all the years they
To
won.
Gasol.
Like, I'm gonna tell it already. They won.
Corner.
They're one of the only very few
Butler goes in. That's good.
NBA teams to have
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5
a
minutes played,
three-peat, and they're also a part of the only
Rose against
very few
Jackson.
teams to win
Harris up top.
back-to-back.
Here's Drummond.
And I think they're one of the only
Good
2
work
teams
defensively by
to
Gasol.
win back-to-back
Bulls trail by
twice. I think the only 2 teams that got a three-peat in the history of professional sports in the U.S. is the Bulls and the Lakers. And I think those are. I don't think the Celtics had ever managed to pull off a three-peat. Although they were a great team back in the 50s and 60s and 70s and mid 80s.
The pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is.
They won in 2000,
So the whistle blows.
2001,
The shot is
2002.
Free throws for the contact right there.
and 2008 and 2009.
And guys, let's get your take on the score
And
breakdown
in
so far for the
2009,
Pistons.
I think, or was it 2008? It was one of those years. One guy I know the video about him. I do know a lot about Kobe Bryant off of my head, But right now, I have my Kindle charging, so I'm not searching up the facts. Trying to go off of the knowledge that I already know. I think it was in 2009 he won the regular season MVP and the finals MVP award.
An understanding of how to score.
Now,
First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
another thing that makes Kobe Bryant a great player to go along with his 5 NBA championships is his leadership.
Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor.
And his grit.
Confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate,
Kobe Bryant,
taking himself. He's the
one of the most
controlling that ball.
It's a great point.
fearless leaders at the shooting guard spot I've ever seen. I've ever seen to
Russell Westbrook category is the
earn a championship.
Healthy, he's able to play there.
And for Detroit, they come in
Because
off a good outing against Dallas.
there's some great shooting guards who lead their team, but they never lead
And that did
the
make things
team
relatively
to
easy for him. You know, it's nice
the
to get a win
championship.
and not have to work too hard for it.
Bulls trail by 3.
But Kobe Bryant, one of those shooting guards who
Missing his first attempt.
Nice
Who
job there to shake free of the
led
defense
his
and
team
drain
5
the jet.
times
Feeds it to
to a
Caldwell
championship.
Pope.
Now, one of the things that makes
The
him
assist this time from Jackson.
a very
Pope's got his second
gritty
bucket of the night.
player,
Boy, they are
that
passing the
Kobe had a
ball
lot
very
of
crisply right
things
now.
that he had
Really are.
to deal with.
3 buckets have
He had to
come
deal
by
with.
way of an assist.
Had to deal with the pressure of being
Inside
drafted
Jackson.
high. Being
Oliver
drafted
down
was in the
low.
top 15.
Defended by Butler.
There is somewhat pressure on you, even though you're not drafted within the top 10 or whatever. You're still drafted pretty high, but there is pressure on you to play well.
Detroit
Then-
shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
In I think 98 or in 99, Shaq leaves the Orlando Magic and comes to the Lakers, which after spending about a good season
And that one falls for Jackson.
to get the team to know each other and know each other's play styles, the team eventually goes on a three-peat run, which puts them in history as one of the greatest NBA basketball teams to ever play. Kobe Bryant back then did not get as much credit as he should have as being a member of that Lakers squad, only due to the fact that because he was not scoring, he was not the leading scorer during the regular season, during playoffs time for the Lakers, they gave a lot of the credit. Like the leading was done by their coach and Kobe, but the scoring was done by both Kobe and Shaq, but mainly Kobe. Mainly Shaq, sorry. I misspoke just now. Mainly Shaq. Shaq averaged the most points per game and the blocks per game when he was on the Lakers, and for those, I think he stayed on for 4 seasons, because I think in 2004 he left to play for the Miami Heat. Or was it the Phoenix Suns? It was one of those teams Shaq left to go play for.
And here's
After
Oliver
arguments
showcasing the league's
with
highest scoring rookies
Kobe
since
Bryant,
the
because
All-Star break.
although they
Number
played
one.
well
As this season
as a
progresses,
team,
you can see his confidence growing. Sometimes you
there was a
forget
bit
that
of
he's just
turmoil
a rookie.
between them.
He looks very confident and poised with his approach to the game.
Has
A
the
little bit
mindset
of
a veteran,
a
Greg.
turmoil
Since the All-Star break, it's been showing up
between them,
big
and
time on the
eventually,
scoreboard.
I feel like eventually that affected the team negatively, and they lost him.
There's the dish to Drummond. Down low. The shot, no good. Some
When they
solid defense
lost
from
Shaq,
Butler. Bulls trail
they
by
were
4.
not able to get a championship. the season after, or the season after that season, they weren't able to get a championship.
Got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson kicks to Robertson. Back to Jackson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. And a missed layup.
He's been wayward and just off on.
And because of that, Kobe had to deal with even more people thinking, okay, reason why we played so well was due to Shaq. Because once Shaq left, you guys couldn't get a ring. You guys couldn't get a ring. You guys couldn't. You guys didn't score as much. And I feel as though that wasn't true. And Kobe proved it wasn't true by eventually taking a new roster and getting a championship with a new roster of Lakers players. He fought through all the doubt, and the funny thing was, even when Shaq was on the Lakers, Shaq obviously, as people know, he wasn't the best free throw shooter, he wasn't the best mid-range shooter, but the thing that made him great was he was a big man with post moves. That's not something you see often with 7-foot big men or 6'11" big men. You don't see a lot of big men with post moves and that are as aggressive as Shaq was, but he wasn't a great mid-range shooter. All the tough shots, all the buzzer beaters, even now with the Lakers, it was always shots taken by Kobe Bryant. Because in his rookie season, he proved that he can be a high flyer, he can score in the paint, outside of the paint, he can post up, he can pass, he can steal the ball, he has the lockdown defense. Like, he proved that he's going to be the one to lead that team. He wants to be the one responsible for any mishaps. And he took that upon himself, and eventually he was rewarded with 2 consecutive NBA championships, once again without Shaq, thanks to the help of, he had Pau Gasol at the time for both. I'm pretty sure he had Derek Fisher, he had Trevor Ariza, he had a lot of pretty good players.
They traded him to avoid losing him.
And with him,
That's a good move. And with the Pistons, Jackson finished,
and he still carried.
while the Thunder,
When they were playing bad, he still
Jackson or
carried.
Durant's contributions missed the playoffs for the first time in years.
He was scoring the most points on the Lakers then.
Certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year with the 111
And I feel like that's why he was able to win the MVP award.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other 2, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Now Butler, following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Gibson the screen, and Butler, here we go. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Boy, Taj
Guys,
Gibson.
isn't it great to see a player who works that hard?
I know how to beat this Bulls team.
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark finding a way, 100% effort.
Oh my God, I hate this about Kobe Jr. Like, why could he never make those open jumpers? Because my first shot of the game was an open jump. I'm 0-4, aren't I? Oh no, I'm 0-3. For the open jumper that I missed, although I had good timing. Like, he's just not good at shooting open shots. I find that really weird.
Now just a 1-point Piston lead.
Transition offense, come on. I want.
I think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help
But
his team.
back to what I was saying about Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. Kobe Bryant became known for his clutch play. Kobe Bryant has hit, I think it's 35 or 36 buzzer beater shots and game winners for the Los Angeles Lakers in his career over his 20 seasons as a Los Angeles Laker. That's more buzzer beaters than Michael Jordan. That's more buzzer beaters than LeBron James. That's more buzzer beaters than Stephen Curry.
As a center, he gives you the rebounding, the shot blocking you want, but then he also has tremendous.
That's more
passing
buzzer
skills and
beaters.
instinct.
I think he has the most buzzer beaters, because I don't think there's anybody else who's ever hit 35 buzzer beater or game winning shots
Truly a man of the world, and he's
the way
He can guard
Kobe had. Kobe,
a lot of different positions.
honestly, in my opinion, the reason why I'm a Lakers fan
Unto himself, but I'll take
IRL,
the versatility and the hustle he brings
and
on my team any day. If he's
I'm a Kobe
healthy,
fan
he's a
because
factor.
when you have a player that is incredibly skilled, like Kobe Bryant,
And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. Was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times.
I can't believe I missed that
clearly
layup.
affected by those injuries.
Now here's
But
Rose,
what I was saying
following
is,
this by Freak. And
the reason why
Rose
I'm
wide
such
open. He shoots.
a Lakers fan
Hits
is
the front of the
because
rim and out.
we've had somebody who's a star
Yeah,
for
but that was
us
a beauty. Good looking
in
shot,
20
well
years,
executed play. I wouldn't be
basically.
surprised to see them go back to it.
Now,
And
here's
one
Morris.
we have
Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Chelsea gets to Baines. That's in, coming off
a
the assist
leading,
from Johnson.
we have
And the Pistons lead
a
by
roster
4.
of teammates who
And,
work
you know,
around
going back
him.
to Noah last season, I think
You
the
have
additions to
a
the
coach
Bulls
who knows how to
front
teach
court
him
had an effect on him. I
and
mean, they added
his
Gasol
teammates.
and Mirotic, two
You
major
have
talents up front. I
fans
think
who are
that gave
loyal
Noah less
to
opportunities than he'd had the
to
year
the
before,
city,
and it was an
loyal to the
adjustment for him.
team,
1 second
and loyal to
separate the
Kobe
shot clock
Bryant
and game.
especially.
And Meeks kicks to Robertson. Noah against Morris. Here's Baines. 5 points in the game. They get the rebound.
My God,
You almost have to assume
how do I keep missing
he's
those
gonna knock
open
those down
shots?
when he is that open.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
At the end of one,
I was about to say, if he misses that, he's really
Pistons ahead, up by 2.
all
And
types
back
of
with
whack.
the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Kobe Bryant, honestly, based off of his accolades, he honestly goes
And Pau
down
Gasol, after some great years
as
and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound
definitely
excitement
Kobe
playing
Bryant
with
is within the
Chicago
top
Bulls.
100 players of all time, without a doubt.
I mean, I think it's been noticeable.
It's
Just
definitely
because
within
this
that
has been my decision too.
conversation.
And I want to make
Definitely,
it
without a doubt.
good, great actually, not good, but great.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a
Because there's no one player, one so dedication to one team. Never leave once going to that team. To win 5 NBA titles
And before we move move on, what do you guys
Three.
think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
The first 3 are from
We're going to
3
sit
consecutive
back and just
seasons
take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint
in a row,
and getting to the rim.
getting to a
That's who they
title.
are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
And
Butler teams have done
the
later on
last
the
2
perimeter. Portis is out
are
there
from
calling his
2
shot.
consecutive
And it's
seasons,
Rose
resulting
in at the point guard. So
in
that's
a
the 5 for the
championship.
game
That's
for
not
Chicago.
easy. That's not easy for
Pass to Tolliver.
one player by his lonesome to achieve.
Robertson
That's
against Rose. Robertson kicks to
definitely
Baines.
not easy.
Gasol with the steal. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev,
Yo, let
in
me
the
score on this
last
fast
matchup
break,
against the
bro.
Mavericks just played phenomenal.
More than
He
like
finished
March
with 25
Madness.
points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him.
They gotta
He
lock
didn't
up
miss
on
a
him.
whole lot all night. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had
Yo,
just
speaking of,
multiple guys
oh,
that
now that
what he
I
was
just watched
able
that
to do
dunk,
that night.
I'm mad it didn't get blocked. Because I played the game on my small forward account.
At its highest level. No question who their
It was the
MVP
Clippers,
was
right?
in that one.
No question
We
whatsoever,
lost because
Greg.
Otto
That's
Porter
a ball
Jr.
team
blocked
to
my dunk
remember
7
for a
times.
long, long time.
I dunked and somehow he blocked it 7 times.
Chicago picking up a basket
I don't know
just moments
how.
ago. 2 on the clock. Johnson, the pass to Tolliver. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense needs to play tight on him,
Bit
and that's
short.
exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Clearly a foul.
That
Yeah, he
was
took a
wait,
shot
wait,
there,
wait.
earned those free throws.
Well, definitely, I feel like Kobe Bryant's
67%
career
from the line
definitely
tonight, going for
a
6.
career to respect, definitely a career to honor, and I look forward
76%.
And
to
this year they
him
haven't
entering
quite been able to maintain
the
free
Hall
throw
of Fame
percentage they had last
in
season.
a couple years. He definitely earned it. What the future holds for Kobe, I don't know, but who knows? Maybe he'll be a head coach for the Lakers.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Chicago.
Maybe
Then for the Pistons, Drummond's checked in
Maybe
for Aaron Baines.
maybe he'll
and
come
Reggie
back
Jackson's
and
subbing for
buy
Robertson.
the Lakers. Maybe he'll come back and be one of the
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
members of
Jackson kicks to
the
Tolliver.
Lakers staff.
Nice ball movement
Some
by
way,
Detroit.
shape, or form. I feel like he's definitely gonna come back and try and help
Outside Jackson.
their
Inside
team. And I think
to
the
the
best
right
way
side.
for him to do it is through coaching.
It's Drummond,
Like
top
the
of
best
key.
way for former
Six.
NBA players, especially ones who've won titles. Best way for them consider staying
his skill set. Everyone loves the guard who can shoot well enough to bust the
a
zone,
part of
as well as make plays for others
the
and
game
at the rim. And
and
Jackson
be a part
is
of
that
the
guy.
team that you played for is coach them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Especially when you're at Kobe's age, when you know, oh, not gonna be doing any tours to Europe or
Free throw,
Asia.
no good. Harris is checked in
I'm not
for
gonna
Johnson.
be going out. I mean, big basketball playing events. They're gonna be doing anything physical early. Because Kobe's 37 years old, played 20 NBA seasons, and he even said it.
Entirely new group here.
Like the way he
Joakim
thinks about
Noah
the game
is
of
checked in for
basketball
Gasol.
isn't the
Gibson
same
comes
anymore.
in
Like
for
he no
Portis.
longer
Mirotic is checked in for McDermott.
loves
And
the
Butler in
game
for Derrick
the way
Rose.
he used
And
to.
a different look
He
here
no
for the
longer
Pistons.
lives,
Aaron
breathes,
Baines
and
is checked in
sleeps.
for Andre Drummond.
All he
Morris
thinks
comes
about
in
is
for Anthony
basketball.
Tolliver. Caldwell
Now he
Pope is
does
checked in
sometimes
for
drift
Johnson.
into
And
normal sleep,
Robertson
have
in for
normal
Jimmy Meeks.
dreams. He does think of his wife, his kids. I feel like Kobe honestly deserves it at this point for his mind to, doze off away from basketball, for it to feel more of a burden than a joy.
Chicago now.
Because he earned it, and he's at the point in his career where he knows
He averages a
the
bit
Lakers
over
aren't
6
going
points
to
a
win
game.
another NBA championship anytime soon. It's pretty obvious that that's just the way, at least the way the roster is looking right now, they're not going to win title anytime soon. They don't have the skill that it takes. They don't have the leadership, especially once they lose Kobe Bryant. They're going to be lacking the leadership. So I'm really going to be excited to see how the Lakers play next season without Kobe Bryant, unless he comes back to coach or something. Because without him leading them, they have a very young squad. So without him being there to lead, I really wonder, is he going to be able to, are they going to be able to really survive without him? Are they going to be able to operate as a team without him?
Stolen by Noah. And even 3-on-3 break. Dunleavy for three, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
This guy really took the three on the fast break. Guy is not like that.
Pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots.
This excessive call for pass crap is getting so annoying. Tired of getting excessive call for pass.
He made that a very easy basket.
I don't earn this VC.
Chicago leading by 3.
The reason why I'm doing all this.
Butler kicks to Gibson.
And this VC, I'm on my VC grind once again.
Gibson a screen.
Kobe Jr. needs VC. And playing on my normal small forward account, games take too long, so there's not enough time to really do a proper grind on it.
Pistons trail by 3. Robertson left side.
My God, why can't I make open jump shots? So annoying.
Butler, here we go. Stolen by Jackson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Oh yeah.
Robertson's got 3 assists tonight.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to
I got a lot of high expectations for my shooting red account.
Even better.
Kobe Bryant retiring during my rookie season.
For us right now, Doris.
Well, over the break,
Got
I
a lot
listened
to
in
do.
on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He made it
I'm gonna
clear
pick a
that their
team and I'm gonna
offense
stay
needed to
on
run
it. And
through
it's probably
Jackson.
gonna end up being the Cavs because I want to be on a
Coach
team that I'm not gonna want to
emphasized getting
lead.
as possible, saying he is
And it's
going
not
to
gonna be the
one of the
Bulls.
guys
I'll
to
tell you that
carry us
right
the rest
now.
of the way. Guys, they're clearly
I'm
hoping
definitely
those
not
changes
going to
have
the
an effect
Bulls.
even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And that is good. 21
Yep, I'm
points for
gonna.
Jimmy Butler.
Their
Maybe.
third three-pointer
I gotta
in a
see.
row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Wasted no time on
I
that.
didn't get
Pretty
the thing
fast
for my
and
box
timely
out. Look at boxes.
recognition as to where the open man was.
Outside Gibson. Noah the screen. Out to the wing. Near the three-point line. It's Dunleavy. It's Chicago.
No, Dunleavy is
Another
not
What a
even
job
like
he's doing here.
that.
I mean, his second quarter
I
has been
played
even
for the
better
Bulls. I
than his
wouldn't
first,
know.
And that was pretty good.
Baines.
Guy is
And
all
there's the
types
whistle.
of
Foul hard on the
garbage.
shot. He'll go to the line. And before you now are the rookies on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. Freak number 1. The Pistons have gone 9 of 13 from the line. The first one falls. Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Butler dishes to Rose.
Wish I was playing point guard. I know how to guard the rolls. All you gotta do is
It's good.
force him
This
to
time the
take
assist from Rose.
threes.
And it's now 23 points
More
for Jimmy
quickly,
Butler.
he's gonna
You know, it
miss.
looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the three ball.
Yeah, they started out a little slow from out there, trying something different now.
And so he draws the foul on the shot.
Oh yeah, Kobe went to the free throw line. Oh, come on. Rip that sweat off. It's my final game. This is my final game of the season. I'll make you proud. I'll make you proud, bro. Got you right now. We about to pop off. My goal is 24 points. A jersey number. I can't wait until they retire his jersey and they hang it. I'm still curious. Are they gonna retire both numbers 8 and 24? And I wonder if the Hornets are gonna retire number 13, Kobe's draft number, although he didn't play a lot of games for them. And they retire to honor the fact that he was drafted by that team.
To the middle. Outside for
Like, I really wonder, are they gonna retire his jersey number? Are they gonna retire both number 8 and 24? Like, I doubt that if it's possible.
In that first quarter.
Rose kicks to Mirotic. The shot is off.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the.
I probably had a better chance of making it, but of course I was equaling to pass.
All right, listen closely, men. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. Such a big part of the first half was the scoring punch we got off the bench. That gave us a whole other element that they just didn't have the ability to deal with.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two. Chicago making some changes. Noah
Thank you, I'm in
in
his
for
point
Pau Gasol.
guard.
And it's Portis in for Mirotic. And a different look here for the Pistons. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Tolliver. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Robertson in for
Of
Reggie
course, when I'm going
for
for the assist,
Robertson
they still might pass because my passing
Andre
IQ is
Drummond is out
garbage.
there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Jody Meeks. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Meeks passes to Drummond. And here's Robertson outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
Drummond was in front of me. For some reason, when teammates are in front of you and you shoot, most times you're going to miss.
Now the
I
pass
am
to
a guard
Portis.
rules, but I like you.
There's Rose with the 3. And the Bulls
too
get it
easy.
back to the middle.
Force him to
Goes
shoot
back
threes.
up.
It
Nice
always
shot
works.
by Portis.
He's not as
Portis has
strong
got
as
4
a
points in the
shooter.
quarter.
Excellent
And we're
assist
down,
there. Just
but,
led him to the perfect spot.
Pistons trail by 17.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Robertson. Baines dishes to Robertson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Rose. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time
Free throw got
record
to
for
be what at
rebounds
the
in a single
line
game.
in
How
honor
about Will
of the
Chamberlain
great one,
with 55
the
rebounds
Black
back
Mamba.
on November 24th, 1960.
And guys, that's one of those.
Over Kobe's 20
records that
seasons, he
always
got to
seem
play against
to
the
me
best
impossible
of
to
the
break. I mean,
best
in the modern
at the
era,
shooting guard
nobody's
spot. Kobe
even
got to play
sniffed
against Michael
that
Jordan.
55
He got to play
rebound mark. I mean,
against
heck, a lot of
Allen
teams don't
Iverson. He
get
got to
55
play
rebounds
against Tracy
in a game,
McGrady.
and Wilt's owned
He got to
it
play against
since
Chauncey
1960.
Billups. He
And
got
the
to play
Bulls making a change here.
against who
Gibson's
else is a
checked
great
in.
shooting guard? He got to play against LeBron James a lot of times. Every time they played against each other, he would always guard him. It was just a rivalry of them having similar accolades. They would always guard each other. Bang. I like how his nickname is Mook. I'm done.
Here, eventually played for the same pro team. That is joined at the hip.
Back to Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
That's the best I
And
can do.
that's 18
2K.
points for Rose.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And that one's
I was
good.
gonna say.
And looking at the Morris brothers' careers through last season, the one area they haven't been joined at the hip in is in performance. Markeith has shown steady improvement over his first 4 years. Marcus Morris has had a very up and down start to his career.
And you know, Kevin, Marcus has talent. He has versatility. He just hasn't.
Wow,
his
post
role.
right.
It's time for him to step out of his brother's shadow and really establish who he is as a player.
Robertson outside.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
There's the feed to Meeks. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one. And he sinks the layup.
Honestly, you better make
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
The Bulls leading by 12. Outside Butler. Over in the corner, Rose. Sinks the triple. Rose has got 21 in the game.
And guarding him on the perimeter.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Right now,
It's a
this
force him.
continues. It
So
will
I'm
be.
shoot. But ironically, he's a pretty okay corner 3 shooter, but from the top of the key and from the wing, he's not a good 3-point shooter.
Look at the numbers for Noah. He's right around 9 points a night, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully,
Been
this
doing
is a
that
sign
play
of
since
greater
2K15.
things for the future.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Gibson kicks to Rose. And fouled hard that
Wow.
time. To the line and shoot 2.
Look at the way I blocked it afterwards. If he didn't foul,
In the NBA.
I'm gonna
First
block
in
him last
steals,
time.
first in fast break points, and they're number 2 in team rebounding. A good, balanced, aggressive team on the backboard.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
Here's Morris.
Come
Jimmy
on.
Butler with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Inside, here's Noah. Detroit with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely
Oh,
is, and
yeah.
maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Get a double-double. That would be lit.
Rose kicks it to Noah.
Celebrate Kobe's last
He
game.
feeds it to Butler.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that the Lakers didn't make it to the postseason, but we don't even get to see any post-action Kobe.
McDermott, no one around him. Good, and a nice assist from
In
Noah.
postseason.
Noah's got his
Kobe
third assist
action.
on the night. Pistons
Any
trail
clutch
by
buzzer
15.
leaders.
Robertson outside. Meeks dishes to Robertson. To the paint.
But a score, what are you doing? What are you
Here's
waiting for the
Bennings.
defense
It's
for? You're
rebounded by
so
Noah.
dumb.
Noah's
That's why
got
I
his
hate
fifth
this
rebound in
Piston
this one.
team. Who waits for the defense to look at them
Butler against
instead of
Johnson.
taking the easy
And
layup?
Butler, here we go. Here's Gibson.
Oh, I
Rejected
blocked
by
it.
Robertson.
Ah.
Pulls it up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls-
Wow, that pass was beautiful. Like, it was going straight to him, and he just watched it.
Anthony
He
Tolliver.
literally just
He's checked in for
watched
the
it
Pistons.
just go somewhere.
41 seconds left in the third.
Trying to get a spin layup.
Feeds it to Butler. Got a piece of it. And here is Johnson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about
Yeah,
6.5 points
that's
a game.
easy for my both as garbage.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact.
Let me
there.
get the buzzer
That
beater.
one on Johnson.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
9 o'clock,
Here's
not
Robertson.
now.
He's got 13. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. Up in time. No good trying to beat.
I probably should have shot it a little bit earlier on my release.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Butler. And Taj Gibson is subbed in for Rose. And Detroit with a change here too. Robertson, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Mirotic out there with Portis. And it's Gibson in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. But they'll get another chance. Portis, the pass to Mirotic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
Wow. I did not even realize that was Nico.
Robertson kicks to Harris. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Oh, he ate too?
Pass to
Everybody
Gasol.
gets 3
He
though.
kicks it to Mirotic.
He has one
Gasol,
more.
screen on Jackson. Shot from
Oh,
free throw
no,
range.
that's
It's a big night.
a good trade. Nice double
That's
move.
10 points for Nikola Mirotic.
And he's shaking off that slow start.
I'm trying to get these 24
here
points.
in the second.
Are you
Gibson with the
serious?
steal.
And he just watches him
Drops in the
line.
breakaway layup. In a moment
Are
here,
you
take a look at
serious,
some hustle
bro?
stats for Chicago.
The activity
Like,
level
all these
defensively,
bad passes, this ain't a bad pass for me. The only reason why it's really a bad pass. Oh, nah, I caught him just
For
now.
how well they've risen up to meet
That
shooters
has
to challenge
hesitation.
shots in this game. A lot of block shots tonight.
And a
forgot
wide
the
open
water.
look for free. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Mirotic dishes to Noah. Back to Mirotic. Pass to Gasol. To the inside. Portis laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
My guy goes for the
Portis has
block
got
so
4 points in the quarter.
Man, can you
Hey,
always
Kobe
depend on
really
him
taking
or
his
what
time for
to
the block.
lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Okay, come on, Portis. All right, there.
Robertson outside.
Money.
Kept alive.
Damn.
Harris outside.
Yo,
Robertson left side.
I got you.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
Order.
Here's Mirotic.
Yeah, bro, it's not
Dishes
trying
it
to
to
jam.
Gasol.
Sorry. Boy, Gasol got the post moves. Okay. They even done with the post tuck.
From the paint. This defense needs to clog those
19
lanes in
point
the middle
lead.
much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
Chicago making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Gibson. Jimmy Butler comes in for Portis. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Pau Gasol.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And they double up Jackson. 3 from Robertson. That's good.
Uncontested 20 points. 4 more
And he
helps
came
me
off
get
that
Kobe's
screen,
jersey number.
but he just
Oh, I
didn't
thought I'm gonna get
get over
4
the top.
more. There's only
Weren't
217
there
left.
in time
in
enough
the
to
game.
challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
My God,
No
if I could
clue
get the ball
where
here,
that
that
pass
would
was
be
going.
beautiful.
That is a brutal turnover.
Jackson kicks to Robertson.
Oh,
That grab.
Passes it to Drummond. Back to Robertson. Kicks to Drummond.
calling you Drummond.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
What a nice
No way to mess
pass.
that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Outside Rose. Dishes to Butler. And the pass to Mirotic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's
Blaster
15
in
points
his
for
eye.
Nikola Mirotic.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup
Come
with
on.
authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end.
Your mother, tell it
2
to
games apiece.
I'm sure it means a lot to them not letting a conference opponent get the better of them. That's important to them for sure.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Derrick Rose. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mirotic. Dunleavy comes in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Yep,
Brooks
that was
kicks
probably
to
my last
Gibson.
chance to get the
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Right,
Bell
Aaron
with the
Brooks
screen.
is still on this
Big
team.
shot on the way. Morris with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Robertson outside.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No good. And Chicago will go
Thank-
the other way with the ball.
All right.
Dunleavy, the pass to Brooks. The feed to Gibson.
Oh, I don't want them to score on this last possession.
The dish now to
I
Dunleavy.
like how the crowd is actually singing the song.
Gibson the screen. And the Bulls.
Oh my God.
Well,
Great.
they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Puts up the baby hook. Robertson.
Ow.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The free throw drops for Robertson. So 1 for 2 that time at the
Damn.
stripe. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a
Well,
tale of 2
hopefully
teams
that's
tonight,
not
one that was in total
what's gonna
control.
happen to my father when he plays in his game tonight. Definitely, I wish the Lakers the best of luck. Definitely
Never
wish
gave up on him. From
Kobe
the opening
Bryant
tip until the
best
end of
of
the game,
luck on
they were in it. And
whatever
that
the future
certainly
holds
helped
for them, whatever he chooses to do with the rest of his life and all the fame, all the support that he's built and the big fan base he has from being a Los Angeles Laker.
Well, a nice win for you tonight, Joe Kim.
helps
What was
him.
the attitude of the team coming into this game and just in general?
And I hope that they continue to support him no matter what he's doing.
Congratulations, Joe Kim. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.
Well, yeah, my rookie season almost over. Finally, gotta go to a team where my team chemistry can actually go up. Where they're gonna actually start passing the rock to me. Where I can actually start making buckets. I'm probably gonna have a boost on. At least for my offense, that I have a boost on. And Dunleavy just kept shooting in my eyes,
He was
so I
dead
wasn't
on
there.
from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that'll do it.
21 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 block. Played 23 minutes in this game. Wow, in that game I did not play a lot of minutes. Kind of surprising. Saying as to, I'm one of the best players on that freaking team, but it's whatever. I probably have one of the highest overalls on this team. I know our center, we definitely have to have it better. My overall has to be better.
Front office and the coaches are not satisfied with the adjustments you've made in your life off the court. I personally warned you about the company you keep, and we're fed up with the late nights and showing up late to shoot-arounds and the bad press and the incident at the nightclub. I told you Vic was going to be your downfall, and I was right. Something has to change now, or we're not going to need your services anymore.
Hey, if this is about that Twitter stuff, Vic was playing. Okay, it was a joke.
It's not about that. It's everything.
Like I told you before, Vic is my best friend. I can't just cut him off. He's practically family.
Not really.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Dom. I'm saying it. Freak and his friend Vic are a problem for me and this organization. And I called you in here to figure out how we all together can fix this problem. And right now, I'm only seeing one solution.
I agree that Freak may need to make some adjustments in his personal life off the court, but that's a learning process. We both know that. But this almost sounds like a threat. And Dom Pagnotti doesn't take too kindly to threats. Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
We all know that Vic is a problem. The only person who doesn't seem to realize that is my brother. I'm sorry, bro, but enough is enough.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have a problem with how you're saying it. Now, I know we can come to some understanding without all the ultimatums or threats.
Can we all come to a understanding, a compromise?
No, no more compromises. I already warned Freak. I told you. Don't be a hero. Cut that zero. It's cut Vic loose, or we trade Freak. It's that simple.
Fine, we'll go sign with another team.
Good luck with that, Pagnotti. Because of Vic, Freak's reputation precedes him.
No, because of Freak's God-given talent, his reputation precedes him.
Everybody's been talking. Dom, you know how this works. This is not about you and me and our history. This is about your client. Help him.
You talking as if I'm invisible. You talking around me, about me, but not to me. Vic has always had my back. And I've given this team everything I got. I practice hard.
Exactly, true say. I give them everything I got.
Some nights I don't.
Exactly.
Some days I might even show up a little late to shoot around. But every time I'm on that court, I've always given my best. Now I see how it is, though. I mean, us players got to be loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to us players. Try to give me some father and son talk, talking about how you love your players and how you look up for them. Come on, man. You trying to cut me off like you cut off Izzy. Don't you have people loyal to you no matter what? People you can't cut off? Well, that's me and Vic. Vic and me. Y'all insist, really.
True say, that's Kobe and the Lakers. He would never leave that team. Well, he almost did once, because once Shaq left the team, there was one point in time where he did want to leave, and he did ask for a trade, but he ended up not leaving.
Vic was protecting me. And sir, I know Vic is crazy, but before all the hype and the lights, media, fans, it was just me and Vic. He's always been there. I mean, if y'all don't like that, I don't know what to say.
hurts me to say this, but I see his point. What you don't understand is that the league doesn't have your back anymore. Not like they used to. They try, but it's too much. Social media has changed everything. And this last incident with Vic, that was the final straw.
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny. You know it wasn't a joke. Vic was defending you, stepping in to protect your honor by attacking another teammate like that? Talking about his manhood, his wife, his kids, his family, so you can be the big dog on the court? It's uncalled for.
And they all know your relationship with Vic, so they think it's coming from you.
But that's the media blowing everything out of proportion as usual.
It's not just the media. He's attacking other players, other teams. He's out of control. Vic just doesn't know how to behave.
We got guys on our squad who don't want to be here because of that beef. There is no place for that kind of inappropriate behavior in this league. If you can't trust your teammates, who can you trust?
What Vic is doing isn't right. He's bringing you down, and people can see it. I see how all the other players are looking at you. It's not cool. It's not cool at all.
What, don't talk to him? Don't hang with him?
You do what you got to do. That's your call. But let me tell you this. You asked me if I had friends that I couldn't cut off? Yeah, I did for a while. Friends, business partners, girlfriends, wives, family that I thought I couldn't cut off. But I learned that sometimes you got to make the hard decisions. I mean, some of these people, they were just bad for me. They were bringing me down. They weren't making me better. They were good for the time that they were there, but I grew up. Not in age and maturity, but in mind and spirit. I was ready for the next level in my life. And I'll be honest with you, I've been on the receiving end of that. I've been cut off before myself, and yeah, it hurt at the time. But looking back, they were doing the right thing for me. Just don't tell my ex-wife that, Pagnotti.
So what's the next move?
The next move is Freaks. It always has been. Question is he ready and willing to do what needs to be done?
This is messed up.
You take a moment to think about it, but think long, think wrong. The snafu should have been cleaned up a long time ago. With or without you, we got games to win.
Freak, gotta handle your business.
Okay, we've all said our piece. You might cut me off as your manager, but I will always be your sister. So when this is on you, I might not like it, but I will respect any decision you make.
My left is looking pretty tough out there. I'm skipping this one. I don't even know why I played that one. Alright, y'all, will definitely smash that like button. I'm sorry for only uploading one gameplay for y'all today, but right now I'm at 85. Teammate chemistry with the Cavs, you already know it. That means I'm pretty close to 100, and I have said once I reach 100, I'm gonna definitely start hitting y'all up with some my career small forward gameplay of me and the Cavs. You already know me, Kyrie, Amon, JR, Kevin Love. I mean, killing it from the 3-point. I'm not even gonna hold you. He shoots threes better than me. True say. Kyrie steady attack at the basket. Our team is complete. But that is in the future. Right now we're in the present. And the present is Kobe Bryant's last game. The present, Kobe Bryant's retirement. The past, Kobe Bryant's legacy. And the future is to be determined. And with that being said, you already know how we do. Ball out till you fall out. Until next time, this is K-Star the guy signing out.